How's it? Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Connection on Tuesday, April the 30th, as we get this video to you pretty early today. I was a little later yesterday. Did win the free play winner, so hopefully we'll get you a nice free play winner today. I have a lot of content today. You're looking at, what are we looking at here? 12 free selections, maybe 13. We have so many free selections today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 free selections today. So excited to get this to you, and I hope to have 12 free selections for you every day. So hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. This is your IC report for April the 30th. The algorithms of Indian Cowboy have been around for 19 years. Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my free daily podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are our free picks and leans, which is the daily video that you are watching right now. If you can't get enough of us, we have our popular YouTube premium teaching channel where we come at you on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at these days. It's at 10 Eastern, which is a good time. And we had a great live show yesterday. I gave you the head start on yesterday. I gave you 10 great ball games. It was an unbelievable live show. And some of those leans are actually right now, but they get a massive head start on it because you get it the night before. And you can listen to it on the drive, when you go to work in the morning as well. I recap the whole thing for you at the end of the night. If you don't have time to listen to it, I recap it at a certain minute point, and you get 160 games for just $20 a month. Arguably the best deal on the internet. So the link to YouTube Premium is in the comments section as well, and the link to how to get the free $60 with the premium selection. And if you want even more content, you be sure to check our Twitter. It has our latest updates, our hot takes on sports, popular consensus reports, and all of our videos are posted there. All right, what do I need to tell you? We had a great day yesterday. We won everything. We won our 4-unit baseball selection on the Orioles. We won our 4-unit NBA selection on the OKC Thunder as they ended up sweeping the Pelicans. And, we won our 4-unit NHL selection as well. So 3-0 plus 1,200 day. We have a 7-unit NBA selection tonight at 7 o'clock and a 7-unit soccer selection tonight at 9:15. And, of course, I'm about to give you 12 free selections. So, watch the video every day. I haven't missed a video in a while. And, obviously we've been coming at you for nearly 19 years. So, and I've now I've doubled the content, almost tripled the content now with 12 free selections. So I hope to see you every single day, and I hope to see you on the live show as well, man. Let's hang out and let's talk about how to teach you guys how to do algorithms, and it's a lot of fun, all right? Especially during football season. I can't wait to see you guys. So, 4-unit baseball selection between the Giants and the Red Sox today. 7-unit NBA selection. Thanks for spreading the word about Indian Cowboy as well. I appreciate it. Passing the NHL today, but I'm about to give you an NHL free play, which I almost made a top play, but I held off. We have a really good hockey team as well. So 7-unit soccer selection, as you know, and MMA plus 5,000 on the year, plus 4,500 on the year in the MMA. All right, let's get to your free play selection today. And I like Nashville as a great public fade in hockey today. We are on a really good free play run after yesterday's winner on the Oakland under yesterday. Okay. After yesterday's winner on Oakland under, I believe we are on a 2-1, 5-2, 7-3, 11-4, 14-6, 24-11, 36-18, and 41-20 free play run. So basically 66% for 2 months, which is insane. All right, so I like Nashville today as a great public fade. At the end of the day, Nashville should have never lost their last game, and everybody sort of knows that. They lost in overtime as a minus 142 chalk. They lost as a minus 117 chalk. Before that, they've lost back-to-back games. This team typically does not lose 3 in a row. They come off an effort where they gave up 4 runs. The last time they did that was on April 21st to Vancouver when they gave up 4 goals. And then guess what they did? They gave up 1 goal. So, and they gave up 4 goals to Winnipeg, then they gave up 1 goal to Chicago. This is a team that typically bounces back, and I like them to bounce back here. I like them to avoid losing 3 in a row. This is an absolute must-win, and frankly, I don't trust Vancouver off of after scoring 4 goals. The last time Vancouver scored 4 goals, they scored 1 goal the next game against Nashville, or 4 goals against Calgary, and then 2 goals against Winnipeg. This team typically doesn't have back-to-back great offensive performances. And put it all together, I'm going with Nashville as your free play today. As far as your other leans today, wow, we have so many more. This is going to be such an amazing podcast. Pirates at Oakland. I like the Pirates here. Coming off back-to-back losses. Is it too obvious? Or does it make a lot of sense? You have a this team lost 2-3 and 1-5. It does make sense that the Pirates are active dogs here. This team has lost 5 of their last 6 games. Oakland comes off back-to-back wins and 4 of 5 wins. I give them credit. Martinez went 6 innings, 11 hits, and 5 runs against the Phillies. Great bounce-back spot here for him. Alex Wood had a great start against the Yankees, but did he get lucky? 23 hits in 14 innings is not something great. And with Keller coming off back-to-back, 4-run performances, he did beat Philly and Detroit. I'm going to go with the Pirates here as my lean there. Dodgers, Diamondbacks. I'm going to go with Arizona, and a bit of a shocker here. Dodgers won 8-4 yesterday. Arizona's 13-14 coming in off of a 4-8 loss. Knack and Montgomery. Knack went 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs against Washington, 6-3-2 against Washington back-to-back starts, 4 walks and 2 home runs in his last 2 games. Washington is not a great team, and Knack didn't particularly pitch well. So, and Montgomery went 6-4-1 against San Fran, 7-3 against the Cardinals. Can the Diamondbacks bust out? They're hit or miss, but I think they can. I'm going with the Diamondbacks. Tampa Bay and Milwaukee. I'm going with the Brewers there. Tampa Bay won 1-0 over Milwaukee last game, and I think Milwaukee bounced back. Tampa Bay is 14-16 right now. Milwaukee's off 3 straight losses, 0-1 yesterday, but still 17-11. Peralta here, 6-1-1 against the Mets, 6-5-1 against Baltimore. Comes off a 4-5-5 game against the Pirates. He bounces back here likely. Brewers do make sense coming off of a loss and a pitcher that is also on a bounce back. Cubs and Mets, I'm going with the under there. The Cubs did win 3-1 yesterday, so the Mets have some revenge. This team is 18-11 right now, coming off a win. Mets lost 1-3 yesterday. Mets are 14-14. Assad and Manaea here. Manaea has given up 10 walks over his last 3 starts. Only thing that makes sense here is the under. Manaea likely comes through here, but at the same time, the Cubs pitcher Assad has been pitching well. Give me the under. Minnesota and the White Sox. I like the White Sox plus the 1.5. Minnesota has now won 9 in a row, by the way. They are 15-13 right now. They won 3-2 last game over the White Sox. White Sox lost 2-3. They are 13-16. Richardson and Soroka here. Richardson already beat the White Sox 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs last time. The White Sox have revenge. And Soroka here, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, comes off of a loss to Minnesota. I actually think White Sox plus 1.5 is value here. Washington and Texas, I like the under there. Washington has won 4 in a row coming in, beating the Marlins in 4 straight games. Texas beat Cincinnati 4-3 and is 15-14 currently. Gore and Gray here. Gore comes off of back-to-back losses, so he will likely be motivated. Washington is starting to roll with 4 straight wins. Gray has been phenomenal, to be honest with you. 20 innings and just 3 runs over his last 5 starts. Cleveland and Houston, I like the over there. Cleveland coming off a 3-4 loss, and yet amazing. Houston is 9-19, and they are the solid, nearly 2-1 favorites. I know it's wild. Houston's performance at Colorado, does it warrant this type of huge line? Carrasco is 5-9-5 with Boston, so classic bounce-back spot here against Boston. Houston's 4-4-0 against the Yankees, 6-5-2 against Atlanta, 4-4-3 against Washington. A guy that has nearly a 10 ERA is favored over the Cleveland Guardians here. But does that make sense given that they played so well at Colorado and given his history and ability to bounce back? Maybe. I'm going to take a small, but I can't go against the Cleveland pitcher at the same time. And Carrasco at the end of the day still has a 10 ERA. So I'm going to go with the over there. Okay. Phillies and Angels. I like a little bit on the over here, and I also like the Angels. Philly lost 5-6 against the Angels. They'd won 4 in a row prior to that. So I know the Phillies have revenge. They're a 19-11 team. Angels won 6-5 last game, and they're 10-19 now. Turnbull and Anderson here. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run against the Reds. Turnbull off of a loss. Anderson, 5 straight quality starts. He comes off 3 straight losses, but I think it likely comes through here. The public is also on the under here, so it's hard to take the under. But I do like the Angels here. You have a pitcher that comes off 4 walks in his last start. I do think he gets hit a little bit here, and I think it makes sense for the Angels to be active underdogs. But at the same time, I think Philly's on the bounce back, and I think both pitchers get hit. So a small lean on the over, but also a lean on the Angels today. Atlanta and Seattle, I like the under. I gave you the under yesterday as well. The under does make sense here. Atlanta lost 1-2 in their last game. Atlanta's coming off of a loss and a likely bounce back spot here. Seattle is 16-13, but both these pitchers are on solid starts and solid bounce backs, and this will be like Seattle's World Series. Their pitchers are going to continue to pitch well, and with Atlanta coming off a loss, I think their pitcher pitches well. Like the under there. In the NBA, Orlando and Cleveland. I like Orlando here. They have confidence right now. They could be. This could be the one big road win that they missed. Remember, they lost the first 2 road games at Cleveland, so they're going to be motivated coming into the spot. I understand that Cleveland got rocked in their last 2 games by Orlando, but I still like Orlando as a great public fade because they haven't won in this building, and they're going to be motivated. Lean on Orlando here. Pacers and Bucks. I'm going with the under here. When the Bucks owned the first game of the season in the playoff series against the Pacers, they won 109-95. This line is shaded towards the Bucks at +4, even without both their stars in Damian and Giannis. So I think the only way the Bucks hang tough, given the line is shaded to them, is through their defense. It's not through their offense, right? Like they won the first game. And on top of that, the Patriots have scored 120 points the last 3 games, and the Bucks are a defensive-minded team that Doc Rivers is. I think they show up and play great defense, and I'm going to go with the under. That's what I have for you on this jam-packed video of 12 free selections. I'll probably have at least 10 free selections for you tomorrow. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed the content. And if you want to support our channel, be sure to buy our premium selections over at DocSports.com under Arun Shiva. And also join our YouTube Premium channel. And also, obviously, like and subscribe to the video. I'll see you back here tomorrow. YouTube Premium, I'll see you tonight.